Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Giazmara, and today I'm going to presentation about element of drama. First, introduction. Drama is a type of literature or theatrical rendition of the story as told by character action and as diagnosed by the characters in utterance. Often it is focused on conflict, emotion, and relationship as a means with which to elicit a strong emotional reaction in the audience. Drama can be presented in various forms, such as in the theater, television, or cinema, and usually involves elements including plot, characters, location, and intentions as to generate engaging and believable experience. In general terms, a play can reflect any situation characterized by tension, struggle or height, affecting emotional arousal regardless of whether in or not acted out in a theatrically staged event. What is the meaning of plot? The plot in drama is the organized sequence of events that form the story and drive the action on stage. It involves the unfolding of the main conflict, the character's action, and the progression of events from the beginning to end of the play. The plot in drama usually includes number one, exposition, the introduction of character setting and background information. Number two, presentation, events that build tension and develop the central conflict. 3. Climax, the peak of the drama where the main conflict reaches is the most intense point. Number 4. Falling action, the consequences of the climax as tension starts to decrease. Number 5. Resolution or denouement, the conclusion where the conflict is resolved and the story is wrapped up. In drama, the plot is crucial because it shapes the storyline and the character's journey, allowing the audience to engage with the narrative and its emotional and thematic depth. Next, character. What is the meaning of character? In drama, a character is a creature, a figure, or type in the plot. Characters are important as they are the engines of the plot. They convey feelings and also as they have role in the plot. They become the means of the play themes through action, dialogue, and through relationship. Characters can be protagonists. Protagonist is the central figure around which the story revolves, or the theme which has problems or challenges to overcome. Next, antagonist, a character or force opposing the protagonist, creating conflict. Next, supporting characters, narrative counterparts that drive the plot forward, offer insight about the focal subjects, or provide alternative viewpoints. In drama, characters are developed by the actor's mind action, and as a result, they become motivations, aims, and defaulters, all of which are both interesting and meaningful for the spectator. Next, the in drama, the theme is the central message or idea that the story delivers. It reflects the latent concepts and problems addressed by the play, such as love, war, loyalty, or morality. The theme is able to add depth to not just the story, but also allowing audiences to ponder timeless verities or matters of society, which go beyond the plots. Examples of common themes in drama include love and sacrifice, unidentified in theatrical production, Romeo and Juliet, in which characters feel the pleasure and suffering of love with a high price. And next, power and corruption, based on Macbeth, in which the desire for power results in moral decline and death. Next, good versus evil, that of Dr. Faust, in which the confrontation between good and evil result in fatal closure of the protagonist. Next, the last one is identity and self-discovery. In plays, example, Hamlet, the agents face question of identity, of meaning, and of self-consciousness. Next, justice and revenge. Misdeeds of justice and retribution are both engines of the crucible, which unravel and amplify societal shortcomings. Next is dialogue. What is the meaning of dialogue? In drama, dialogue is a verbalized exchange between characters. Plot explication, introduction of characters come to be a foundation of plots, characters, themes, and so on, and passing the couple's user interface as terrain. Humans speak to each other in speech and to its listener not only the contents of the mind of the subject doing it, but also that of a fictional world in which the subject or lesson is situated. Role of the dialogue. First one reveals character. Dialogue gives insight into a character's personality, background, and motivation. The second one advances the plot. It drives the story forward by introducing conflict, resolution, and key events. The last one is build tension. Through carefully crafted exchange, dialogue can heighten suspense, drama, or humor. Next one is music or rhythm. Music or rhythm in drama is the application of found melody and rhythm to increase the emotional and atmospheric effects and pace of the performance. The explanation, mood and atmosphere, rhythm and sound create the emotional tone, drawing audiences into the drama's world. Pacing. The speed of the dialogue and action can build suspense, convey urgency, or create calm. Emphasis. Specific sound or musical cues highlight important moments and intensify emotion. Next one is spectacle. So guys, what is the meaning of spectacle? In drama, the term spectacle denotes the visual elements of a production, that is the scenery and lighting, costumes, and effect and staging. These components are used to create an immersive visual experience for the audience which consequently is made to evoke atmosphere, determine the scene, and highlight important scenes during the act. Impact enhances immersion. Visual elements help the audience feel part of the story's world, enhancing the emotional and sensory experience. Let's emphasize themes and moods. Costumes, lighting, and set design can highlight the drama's themes and tone. Next, creates memorable moment. Striking visual makes scene more impactful and leave lasting impression. Okay, guys, the conclusion. The end of drama is that drama is made up of many parts which, working together, produce a finished and satisfying piece of work. The key element in drama include plot, the order of time, which advance the plot and unfold conflicts, character, the entities that take on the roles in the story and modify the trajectory of the plot, the main theme or message that the story is trying to communicate, dialogue between characters that give us insight into the character's emotion, what is going on in the character's mind, and which pushes the plot forward. Next, music or rhythm. The application of sound and rhythm in a way that's suitable to the mood and emotion of the play. Next, spectacle. Visual cues such as props, costume, and lighting that enhance the experience of the audience. Next, all of these factors combine to provide a cathartic experience creating the bond between the audience and characters, narrative, and message. That's all for today. I hope you guys like it. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Birth was the death of him. Again, words are few, dying too. Birth was the death of him, ghastly, grinning ever since. Up at the lid to come, and cradle and crib, at suck first fiasco, with the first daughters, from mammy to nanny and back, all the way, banded back and forth, so ghastly, grinning on, from funeral to now, this night, 2.5 billion seconds, again, 2.5 billion seconds, hard to believe so few, from funeral to funerals of he all but said of loved ones, 30,000 nights, hard to believe so few, born dead of night, sun long sunk behind the larches, new needles turning green, in the room dark gaining, till faint light from standard lamp, Wick turned low, and now, this night up and nightfall, every nightfall, faint light in room, whence unknown, none from window, no, next to none, no such thing as none, drops to window and stares out, stands there staring out, stock still staring out, nothing staring in the black face, drops back in the end to where the lamp is standing. Was standing when last went out, loose matches in right hand pocket, strikes one on his buttocks, the way his father taught him, take off milk white glove and sets it down, match goes out, strikes a second as before, takes off chimney, smoke clouded, holds in the left hand, match goes out, strikes a third as before and sets it to wick, puts back chimney, match goes out, puts back globe, turns wick low, back away to edge of light and turns to face east. Blank wall, sun lightly up, socks, night gown, window, lamp, backs away to edge of light and stands facing blank wall. Covered with pictures once, pictures of he all but set of float and once unframed, unplaced, pinned to wall with rowing pins, all shapes and size. Down one after another, gone, torn to shreds and scattered, strewn all over the floor, not at one sweep, no sudden fit off, no word, ripped from the wall and turned to shreds one by one. Over the years, years of night, nothing on the wall now but the pins, not all, some out with the wrench, some still pinning a shred, so stands there facing blank wall, dying on, no more no less, no, less to die, ever less light all nightfall. Stand there facing east blank, pink pock surface, once while in shadow. Called one's name, the mall, there was father, that grey void, they mother, that other, there together, smiling, wedding day, there are three, that grey blood, there alone, here alone, not now, forgotten, all gone so long, gone, ripped off and torn to shreds, scattered all over the floor, swept out of the way under the bed and left. Thousand shreds under the bed with the dust and spiders. All the he under the bed with the dust and spider. All the he all about said the word. The loved ones stands there facing the wall, staring beyond. Nothing there either. Nothing stirring there either. Nothing stirring anywhere. Nothing to be seen anywhere. Nothing to be heard anymore. Anywhere. Room once full of sounds, faint sound whence unknown, fairer and fainter as time wears on. Nights wore on, now, no such thing as none. Rain some nights still slant against the pines, all dropping gentle on the place beneath. Even now, lamp smoking through wick turned low. Strange, faint smoke issuing through the fan in globe. Low sailing stained by night after night for this. Dark shapeless, blood on surface elsewhere white. Once white stains facing wall after the various motion described. That is off at nightfall and into gown and socks. No, in them already. In them all day and night. Up at nightfall in gown and socks, and after a moment to get his bearings scrubs to window. Faint light in room, unutterably faint, whence unknown stands stock still staring out into black fast. Nothing there, nothing stirring that he can see. Here, Will stood as if unable to move again, or no will left to move again. Not enough will left to move again. Turns in the end and goes to where he knows the lamp is standing. Thinks he knows was last standing when last went out.